Students, myself Gurunashri, our electronics lecturer. You people have chosen electronics as one of your subject. It is a very good choice because electronics is very interesting subject. So let us start with electronics. So what idea you people have in your mind about electronics? What is electronics? You people are aware of all electronic devices, isn't it? You have your television, your mobile phone, computer, laptop, internet, and your LED lights in your house, all your home appliances, your automobile, your whenever you go to your bank, your ATM machine, all your transaction which is happening in your bank, it is all connected through internet only, isn't it? So all these things, in the sense like we are all surrounded by electronics. So it is very important to know about electronics, and it is very important or essential in this technological world to be aware of all these important things. So what is electronics? Electronics can be defined as a field of science and technology which deals with electronic devices and their utilization. The word electronics is derived from electron mechanism, or we can say mechanics. The word electronics is derived from electron mechanics. What is that? Electron mechanics, electron mechanism, or electron motion, we can say it as. So what are electrons? Where you can find electrons? Where you can find electrons? You have learned all these things in your school, isn't it? So what is a matter? What is a matter? Matter is what? Matter is something which has got certain weight and which occupies certain space, isn't it? So something which has got some weight and which occupies certain space is called as what? Matter. What are the three types of matters? We have solids, we have liquids, and we have gases, isn't it? Correct? Yes. So what is the smallest particle of matter is called as, what is the smallest particle of matter is called as? That is called as atom. Remember? Okay, so what is that? It is atom. Atom is the smallest particle of a matter. Smallest particle of a matter is called as what? Atom. And inside atom, what all things we can find? What all things we can find? Major particles of atom are what? They are what? They are protons, then neutrons, and then electrons, isn't it? So these are the three major particles of an atom. Protons we have, neutrons we have, electrons we have. So these are very important particles. We can call these particles as so and so. And what kind of or what is the charge carried by these particles? What is the charge carried by these particles? Protons are positively charged. Neutrons have no charge. They are neutral. So then we have electrons. Electrons are what? Negatively charged particles. So protons are positively charged particles. Neutrons are neutral, in the sense they don't have any charge. And finally we have electrons, which are negatively charged particles. So these electrons are very important for us because of electrons, the charge happens, and when the charges circulate, then your electric current starts to flow. Okay, so your electron movement will make your electric current. It is all your electron mechanism or electron motion which makes electric current. So it is very important to know about all these things. So what all things we have? We have atom. Inside atom we have electrons, protons and neutrons. Okay, so where all you can find these things in a atom? So atomic structure. You remember the atomic structure what you have learned in your school? Electrons, protons and neutrons. Where they are located in a atom. You remember they have a central nucleus wherein we have proton and neutrons, and we will be having orbits, isn't it? In these orbits we can find electrons, isn't it? Do you remember this diagram what you have learned? Okay, so we have proton and neutron which will be there inside the nucleus, and in the orbits we can find electrons. Okay, on application of certain voltage, what is that? You'll put some battery to your torch. We have some torch in our house, or you can take your mobile phone. Mobile phone you are taking, and you have to charge it, isn't it? Why that charge is needed? To make your mobile phone to operate, isn't it? Correct or not? Okay, so we need certain charge. So that charge is called as what? Voltage applied, or we can call this voltage as what? EMF. EMF means what? It is EMF means what? It is EMF means electromotive force. EMF means what? The voltage applied to the device or circuit, we can say. Okay. So EMF, this is also called what? EMF, electromotive force. So electron motion force, the force which will make electrons to move. This is called as what? EMF. So on application of your voltage or EMF to your circuit, electrons start moving in the circuit. When electrons start moving in the circuit, then the current flows in the circuit. So electrons are negatively charged particles. When negatively charged particles or charge, there is a negative charge which is moving. Okay, so charge circulation is happening. So when the charges are moving, so that makes your current to flow in the circuit. When the current flows in the circuit, so the needed thing or the device will be operating as required. Okay, so this is how we can say voltage or EMF, electromotive force, the force which will make electrons to move. Okay, so that is called as what? Electromotive force. On application of EMF, your current starts to flow and the device will operate. Okay, so this is how we can say the electromotive force or EMF as. And electronics is also defined as a field of science and technology which deals with motion of electrons in air, vacuum, or we can say the motion of electrons in gases, vacuum or in gas, vacuum or in semiconductor devices. So the current, or we can say the motion of electrons in semiconductor devices will lead to what? Will lead to the electrical signals which acts as what? Base. Okay, base for electrical signals. So electrical signals are very important. Okay, so what is an electrical signal? What is an electrical electrical signal? What is an electrical signal? Electrical signal, what is it? What is signal? If you are not connected to your internet, or if you are not able to call from your mobile phone, then what will you say? There is no proper signal, there is no proper network, isn't it? Fine or not? So that is what we are talking here. It is nothing but your electrical signal what you are talking about. You are not getting the proper signal in your set-top box also. Sometimes you won't be able to see your TV because there won't be any connection, so it will be displayed. There is no proper signal to your set-top box. That kind of message will be coming, isn't it? Remember all these things. Okay? So this is what we are talking about. The electrical signal we are talking about. So electrical signal is the thing which, or signal can be said as, it is a thing which carries information or the data, what we can say. Okay, so signal or electrical signal is the thing which conveys information, or which is telling us about the information or the data. And electrical signal can be represented in the form of voltage, current, or frequency, or total charge. The electrical signal can be represented in the form of voltage, in the form of current, in the form of frequency, or in the form of total charge carried by the signal. Okay, so electrical signals are very important. So because electrical signal, or the electrical signal carries the information. Okay, so the electrical signal which reaches your house will make your TV to get on. Okay, the signal what you are getting to your phone will be connected to network, so that you can call. Okay, so these things are very important to be learned. So electrical signal or the information can be represented in the form of voltage, current, frequency, and total charge. You will be learning all these things. Okay, so this is being the first class. So we have to mention the things properly. Okay, so we will learn all these things in detail in future classes. Okay, so now coming to discovery of electrons. Who invented or who discovered electrons? Electrons were discovered by the electron. Discovery is done by whom? Remember the thing? It has been discovered by J.J. Thomson in the year 1897. In the year 1897, J.J. Thomson has made experiments on beams of light, and he found the presence of negatively charged particles, which he called them as what? Electrons. And has been given Nobel Prize for this invention in 1906. 1906 has been given the Nobel Prize for the invention of electrons. Okay, so then the what we can say, then actual electronics started its origin. Actual electronics has started its origin in 1904. In 1904, when J.A. Fleming invented vacuum tube diode. Invented vacuum tube diode, so which has got two terminals, anode and cathode. In 1904, J.A. Fleming invented vacuum tube diode, which is your device. So from here, the electronic has started its origin. So after that, the things have developed and many more devices, many more electronic devices were found. So first thing was vacuum tube diode. Later semiconductor devices have come. In that we have diodes, then we have transistors, so then we have FETs. These are called as field effect transistors, FETs. Then we have ICs we call it as IC, integrated circuit. You might have seen ICs in some of the circuit boards in your house or wherever. If you go to some electronic shop, if you go to some electronic repair shop, you will find all these things. Or you might have seen the motherboard of your computer. There you can see many of the ICs and all, isn't it? So that is what is called integrated circuit. And what is a circuit? What is a circuit? Electronic circuit we call it as. What is that? Electronic circuit means, what is that? It is interconnection of all the electronic components and voltage source. All these things, the voltage source and all the electronic components interconnection is called as what? An electronic circuit. Okay, so electronic circuit is something which will make a closed loop or interconnection of all the components required for that particular thing or for that particular application. Okay, so that is what is electronic circuit. Okay, so integrated circuit. Integrated circuit means it is IC, or we can say a made thing which will be consisting of multiple circuits. Multiple such circuits will be combined or integrated to call it as what? Integrated circuits were developed later, and then after ICs we had microprocessors, and so on. The things were developed. Microprocessors you will be aware of. Okay, so what is microprocessor? CPU, central processing unit. So that advertise will be coming, isn't it? Intel Core, and in your mobile phone you can see in the features of your mobile phone you will be seeing only the camera clarity, how much RAM you have, this, that and all. And also there is a mention for your processor, isn't it? Quad-core processor, this, that and all, isn't it? So multiple different types of processors have been developed till date. Okay, so microprocessor is the brain of your system. Okay, so that is the brain of your mobile phone. So which does all the controlling, all the processing and all the things in your mobile phone or in your computer, what we can say. So microprocessors are the brain or intelligent part of your system. Okay, so which does all the calculation, all the processing, all the control, all the tasks will be carried out by the microprocessor, because in our body the brain which thinks and then the actions will be carried out, isn't it? So likewise microprocessor does the same thing here. So likewise the field of electronics has developed from the invention of vacuum tube diode in 1904, and till date the technology is advancing like anything. Okay, so nowadays you can see every day or every 15 days you will find different what we can say technologies are coming, and different mobile phone series they will be developing. So having this, that, okay, so many things are there. Okay, so this is very much important to be learned nowadays. Okay, so then next can be applied, or electronics we can use, what all are the applications of your electronics. Wherever we can use, first thing is entertainment. Entertainment application. Second thing is what? First one is entertainment application. Second one is what? For communication. Communication application. And third application is what? It is industrial application. In industries will be using it, isn't it? Or industrial application we can say this. And wherever we use electronics in defense application. Defense application, the war thing, and what all defense, or we can say protection to our country will be done. It is all because of all this controlling, all this monitoring, this, that, and all, everything will be the application of your electronics only. That is for defense application. Okay. And lastly, there are many, and majorly I can say finally as what? Medical applications. Yeah. So if you go to some hospital, you will find electronics everywhere over there. Okay. So whatever tests, scanning, this, that, and all, everything is done by your electronics. They are all the applications of your electronics. And medical field has got electronics has got lot of applications in your medical field. Okay, so these are all like major applications of your electronics. Okay, entertainment, TV, your internet, computer, this, that, everything will come in entertainment. Okay, so then coming to communication. Yes, it is like because of communication, the entertainment is happening, isn't it? So you are getting your television channels all because of communication. Okay, you might be having D2H, that umbrella you will be having D2H service you will be having in your house. So how you are getting? You are getting signals from satellite, isn't it? So then that is nothing but your communication. What is communication? How we can say communication? Communication is the very important application of electronics. So what is communication? Communication in the sense, what is that? It is exchange of information between the two parties or two things or two persons. So we can say that as what? Communication. Communication is the exchange of information between two things is what is what? Communication. So communication is very important application of your electronics. Basically or principally, electronics was developed for communication, and later on it has gone for all its different advantages or applications. We can go for as for industrial application in industries. It is full of electronics. Okay, you can see industries. All the things have been all electronics, or everything is now like automatic, isn't it? So whenever automatic thing comes, there is the presence of electronics. So that comes to defense application. All your aircraft, like the signaling and guiding your aeroplanes, and to find enemy aircraft, this, that, and all, everything will be done by defense application. It will be coming under defense application, and medical application is the last major we can say. So all these are the applications of your electronics. Okay, it's all about today's class. We will continue with other things in the next class. Thank you.